footage of rolling the camera over and over. Roly-poly, chicken mole. Making chicken mole tonight? No chicken mole for dinner tonight. That is not what's happening. Right. Let's go for it. Get in the zone. Hello, and welcome back to Review the Brew with me, Joe Brew. But you didn't think you'd be seeing me again after last week's incredible, suspenseful ending, where I wrote the end, but with a question mark, as if I was some kind of student filmmaker, only the student was very young. I mean, it was insane. The outpouring of grief from all of you it just buoyed me up. I received literally 0 messages of support, and absolutely no one was worried about my well-being after that carefully scored footage at the beginning with the floorboards, the scoreboards, the scored floorboards. No, not sure on that. No, but I'm back. I won't be leaving you again. Don't worry about that. I've got myself a bit of a tougher constitution now, and I'm looking into ways of really taking the advice on board. So I researched some of the people that I was compared to, and I'm just gonna ignore that entirely. So, sorry, I shouldn't be talking about. Hello, welcome to Review the Brew with me, Joe Brew. This is a fantastic new path that I'm going to be flying on. No need to be sad. Wipe those tears from your eyes, because I'm about to crack open a drink. This is the only show on YouTube where a man drinks beer that is low ABV and then reviews it. I'm not about the craft beer. I don't know about craft beer. I've tried it. I've tasted it. I like it. I'm not just about the craft beer. I'm not about Foster's. I'm not about strong beers. I probably will have to try Foster's at some point. That's true, isn't it? Because I will have to, because it's a low ABV drink. Interesting thing about Foster's. In the back room of the Vintner's Parrot, which is a pub, the Thieves' Kitchen it's called now, but it's called the Vintner's Parrot at the time. Back when their back room was a function room, I was at an engagement party, and the only 3 drinks, Foster's on tap, Stella on tap, or bottles of Desperados 2 for a £5. So of course, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? What did I say? It's Desperados. It's got to be Desperados. So we were drinking the Desperados, and the thing about Desperados is it's a tequila beer, isn't it? Really sneaks up on you. And by, I don't know, it wasn't even the end of the night. About halfway through that night, I felt like I'd been cracked open and spilled like Skittles. Like my marbles were everywhere. I've never felt more drunk and hyper, because they're a very sugary drink. So what I did was I started drinking Foster's, because Foster's is like water. So you drink the Foster's like it's water to sober yourself up. It worked a treat. And as soon as I got in the Slug and Lettuce, I knew I wanted to go home. Anyway, sorry, it's another low ABV drink. No glass today, because I don't think this is to be drunk from a glass. It's something slightly smaller, I would say. The smallest drink that we've tried. A true staple. It's a stubby. And I'm not going to go into where I've got this stubby from, although it was, as you can see, only 49p. I'm not going to go into where I've got it from, because I don't think there is enough of a difference between stubbies. I think that most stubbies are the same, in fact, I should probably do something. In the summer, I will do this. I will do a stubby showdown. But for now, I'm just saying that all stubbies are almost the same. I already disagree with myself. I know that little stubbies are fantastic, but that's because they are where stubbies should come from. Now this is only 2.8%, 25 centilitres, 250 millilitres. In the summer, I had this during the big lockdown 2020, first big lockdown. I got to a point, because I didn't have a garden, where all I wanted in this world was to sit in a deck chair, listening to music and drinking stubbies. And for a while, it didn't come true until eventually I climbed a hill, sat down with my dearest lady Casey, who, by the way, is cooking a TikTok feta recipe, which was popular before then, she's just told me. And before, when it was popular, they actually ran out of feta in the shops. So, and that's ain't no mean feta. That's a good one, that's a good joke. Climbed a hill, drank it at the top of the hill, when it was, I think, illegal to do so. Your boy is a criminal. Anyway, this is BA Continental. This isn't an Argus, which is the king of them all. But this was 49p for one, rather than having to spend a whole £3 on 12, if you can believe that. Right, we'll pray silence for the opening of the bottle. If I was a shit, I'd like this cracked on my head. Shh. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. The smell, it hit me immediately. It's absolute classic scent. What are you doing down there for? Classic scent. It's like, it smells a bit like Stella, the drink I didn't touch in the back room of the pub. But also, man, it smells nice. It smells refreshing. It reminds me of something, because I once went for a night out on Stella with my pal Rob. Me and him went out for a night on Stella because that was all that was available from my dad's garden. Some rusty Stellas, and we drank these rusty Stellas from my dad's garden, and they tasted like tuna fish. And the weird thing is, I'll still drink Stella. Well, not by choice, but if it was the only thing on offer. Cool and refreshing. It's got quite a piquant, is that the right word? Smell. Good. Right, here we go. A taste. A new era. This is not the end. Cheers. Oh yeah, it's great. I would say this is my favourite lager. Anything that comes in a stubby, my favourite lager. It feels like it could be the runoffs of beer from the factories. They filled up all the tanks and they had a little bit left over, so they filled up a load of bottles. It's glorious. I wouldn't say it's smooth, because it's not smooth. It's quite sharp and refreshing, and it hits you tongue first, which is absolutely glorious. It tastes like summer barbecues. You can almost smell the sun cream. You can hear the seagulls. I don't know what I mean. Seagulls all year round. I recommend getting a full 12 pack of these, just for one of you. I'm not encouraging. Drink responsibly, guys, but also get a whole 12 pack and sit down in a deck chair, maybe in your front room at the moment, in the summer outside, and have a little drink and a relax. It tastes like pleasure. It tastes like everything that you want in a beer. You crying? It was quite impassioned, wasn't it? Cheers. Right, absolutely delicious. Even warm, they're delicious. I'm a fan of the stubby. Thank you. Tune in next week where I will be tasting another low ABV beer, possibly even a no alcohol beer, which is an idea that has just been given to me. Because who's trying them? No one is the answer. And maybe that's a path I want to walk down. Anyway, gotta go. Fetta's in the oven. Which sounds like a weird thing, but Fetta's in the oven, and I'm loving it. Goodbye! For the channel, go on. You're doing it now. You do the thing. Do the thing and make it go boom.